Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Financial Impulse. In this video, I will do the analysis of an electric bus manufacturing company which has recently received an order of rupees 1000 crores to build 550 electric buses. So the name of the company is Olectra Greentech Limited. So I'll do the fundamental analysis of this company first, so that we can get to know if this company has strong fundamentals, which is very necessary to consider it for investment. Then I will move towards the technical side and let you know what is the right time to make an entry in this stock. Okay, so let's get started. So this is Olectra Greentech, and as you can read here, it was incorporated in the year 1992 and it is engaged in the manufacturing of composite polymer insulators and electric buses. Okay, its office is in Hyderabad. So now let's move on to check some of the important numbers. So here we can see that the current market price is 536 with a market cap of 4400 crores, and it has a reserve of 765 crore, which is decent in comparison to its market cap. It has a debt of only 83 crores, which is good, and the debt to equity ratio is just 0.10, which is again good. The interest coverage ratio is 3.81, which is slightly lower than what we expect. Normally we should look for interest coverage ratio more than 5, but let's check the other factors to arrive at a conclusion. And the return on asset is 3.84, return on equity is 4.87, current ratio is 1.78 and quick ratio is 1.55. So let's come back to debt to equity ratio first. So this ratio is good by itself. Anything below 0.2 is good, and if you notice, this is the best ratio among this entire group. Okay, which is again a good factor. Now coming to interest coverage ratio, although it is less than 5 and what we normally need is more than 5, but still it is again the best among this entire group. Okay, and coming to ROA, same, but if we check it in standalone, 3.48 is again a low number. It should be more than 10 or 12 at least. This one is also the same, but if we compare it with the group, this is again the best number among its group. Same with current ratio, but current ratio 1.78 is a good ratio. Anything above 2 is very good, but 1.78 is good, and quick ratio is also the same. So again, these two ratios are also best in the group. So it clearly means that the company has strong fundamentals, just the numbers are not up to the mark if we check it in standalone, the return on asset and return on equity, but if we compare it with the group, then it has the best numbers. Okay, now let's proceed. So the promoter holding is 50%, which is again up to the mark what we need. Normally it should be 50 or more. Okay, and it has no pledging at all, which is again very good. It is giving a small dividend of 0.07, and the dividend payout ratio is 9.29, which is good. It clearly tells us that the company is not giving away all its profit in form of dividend. It is utilizing it for its development. Okay, so this is it. Now let's go to the year on year profit and loss statement. So as we can see, the company from 2011 onwards, the sales was decent, not much of a growth, but after 2017 you can see there has been an increase in sales, and which is clearly visible. So 105 to 161, then 170, 201, 281, 593, 986, and if you compare the operating profit, it is also growing. But the main thing that we should focus on, it starts from 2019 onwards. Okay, let's consider it from here onwards. So you can see the sales went up from here, and the operating profit also started increasing from -15 to 5, and from 5 to 20. So directly 4 times, and again 4 times to 85, then 123 in the trailing 12 months. And if you observe, the operating profit margin has also increased from a negative of 9% to 3% positive, then 7%, 14%, and now 13%. So this clearly means that the company has shifted itself from loss making zone to profit making zone, which is what we should always look for. Now let's take a look at the shareholding pattern. Okay, so the promoter holding in March 2020 was 61.50, and currently it is 50, so almost 50%. So this tells us that the promoters have decreased their stake, but there could be multiple reasons behind it. They might be, might have taken their profits by selling some of their stake. It does not clearly mean that it is a negative thing. They could be just taking profit, because at some point you definitely need to sell your stake and take the money, right? And that is what must have happened here. Now if you look at the FII's number, you will see that it was just 3% in March 2020, but currently it is at 9.44%. So it has gone more than 3 times. The FIIs have increased the stake more than 3 times, from 3% to 9.44, and the DIIs have a very small stake here, 0.06, but if we look at that also, it has also increased from 0.06 to 0.09. So these two are again in the positive factor of the company. So the fundamentals of this company are good. There is no major red flag in this company. And let me show you the news article. Okay, this is the company's website. I will leave the link in the description. You can go through it, and this is the news article. You can read that it has bagged an order of 1000 crore for supply of 550 buses. So that was all about the fundamental analysis of this company. If you have watched the video so far, I request all of you to please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, also leave some comment in the video, so that, and also you can give suggestions on what topic you want me to make the next video. Okay, and definitely I will try to make a video on that. So now let's move to the technical side to see what the price action tells us and where we should make an entry. Okay, so this is the chart of Olectra Greentech in weekly time frame. Okay, and I can clearly see that this is the support level. Okay, this right here. Let me first draw the line, and then I will show you its return after COVID crash. Okay, so let me first mark. This was the COVID crash, and it has gone a high up to this one. Okay, so let me try to measure it. So this is 41.85, and the high was 926. So 2100% return in less than 2 years. So this is a huge return, and this clearly tells us why the promoters must have sold their stake to take their profit. Okay, 2000% increase in 2 years, which is a really big number. Okay, and now let's see if it is the right time to make an entry or not. So first of all, we have to measure that this drop, this correction in price is resting at which level of Fibonacci. Okay, first I will draw the Fibonacci level from high to the low. Okay, and when we draw, we can see that the 0.382 level is coinciding with the support level that I had just drawn now. Okay, this level, and now the price has gone up from here to 0.5 level, and as soon as the price makes the 0.5 level as support and starts showing upward movement, then it's a clear confirmation that it is the right time to make an entry, and the price is about to go up even higher. Okay, and that is what we are waiting for. So let me just clear this fib levels and draw one more trend line. So I will use this point and this point. Okay, so when I do that, you can clearly see that I am getting 3 touches in this trend line. One is here, the other one is here, and another one is here, and again this is almost another touch, and the price is getting weaker as soon as it approaches this level, and we can expect a downtrend from here, and after that it might either touch this level or stay here and then give a breakout from here, and this will be our point of entry somewhere around 500. Okay, if you want to make an early entry at this level 374, then also it is not bad. You can make that entry, because as you have seen, the fundamentals are good and the price has been going up for a long time, and now it is just consolidating. So this will be a good place for entry, but this will be the best place for entry. So you can divide your investment into 2 parts. and invest some of the units, I mean buy some of the units here as soon as it reaches this level somewhere around 400, and then next at 500. Okay, now we'll check one more important factor which is very necessary to get the confirmation that if this breakout and this price movement is strong enough and is real or not. Okay, and that is volume. And you can see this big volume bar, this is huge, like a tower. You can see the average volume is normally low in comparison, much lower in comparison to this big volume bar. Okay, and this must be the big institutional investment which we just saw, the foreign investment which went up from 3% to 9.4%. okay, and here is the candlestick pattern. So we can pretty soon expect a price action like this and a breakout, but we have to wait until it actually happens, and then only we can get a confirmation. Okay, so that is all about Olectra Greentech, and I hope this video was helpful. Please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, and also forward this video to people who are into investing and trading, as this is a very potential stock for the future, and as we also know that EVs are the future, so this company will be making our future. And I hope this video was helpful to you. Please hit the like button and subscribe to Financial Impulse, and also as I am repeating it again, please leave some comments if you have any suggestions for the next video. Okay, and I'll surely try to make video on that. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, take care.